Hi, and thank you for renting a HelloCaddy. It's a very simple device. It's going to make your round a breeze. Very, very simple in that there's only two ways to control it. Either manually with this throttle here, or on the touchpad here, you'll have a button that's called mode, and that's for tracking mode, or manual mode. Just that simple. Let's start with manual mode. Say you're in a tight area, an area that's restricted by the geofence, or just an area you want to make sure you've got ultimate control. We're going to use manual mode, and that's this twist throttle here. Now you can see I'm twisting this throttle and nothing's happening. It's because the motor is set up on an inertial sensor. Once I open the throttle, if I push this way, it'll start to assist me. If I pull this way, it'll start to assist me. If I let go of the throttle, brakes are instantly going to apply, and you're not going anywhere. Control panel here is also very, very simple. Two buttons and that's it. Can't confuse two buttons. We have the mode button here and the power button. The mode button is what we'll use to go into tracking mode. If I hit mode, it says tracking.
Assist mode.
Assist mode is that manual mode that we were talking about. This here is the power button, just for powering it on and off. Also on the control panel, you'll notice we have a battery power indicator, as well as some obstacle or cautionary buttons in case there's any issues with your HelloCaddy. Now, if I want to go into tracking mode, I hit this mode button right here, and we'll hear the system say tracking mode.
Tracking mode.
Now I'm ready to go. It's very safe. If I stop, it stops. One thing to be aware of is that if the system is powered off, which mine is now, all of the wheels are now freewheel, as we would say. They'll all just roll open and there's no brake for us to use. So let's make sure that if we're ever out in the golf course, or anywhere for that matter, and you're on an incline or a dangerous area, we've always got to make sure that our HelloCaddy is powered on. This system is extremely high tech, yet very simple. We're using a Lidar sensor here, very similar to what you might see on a self-driving car like a Tesla. The Lidar sensor is also very sensitive, so it's made to learn to track a person. Let's say you've got really, really long hair. I'm talking very long, like down past your waist, or if you had a jacket over your shoulder, or were carrying a backpack. That can sometimes confuse our sensor. So make sure that if you do have long hair, that you've kind of pulled it out of the way, or if you're carrying a coat or a bag of some sort, make sure that you have it in front of you, so when you're walking and the HelloCaddy is trying to follow you, it isn't being confused by your bag. So once you're set up for it to follow you, you got to make sure that you're by yourself at least by a couple of feet. If your buddy comes walking in right next to you, it's going to see that in the Lidar sensor, and out of safety, it's going to go ahead and stop the system. If something like that should happen, no worries whatsoever. It'll automatically stop itself. You'll hear it stop. It'll give you a beep, and you just go back.
Tracking mode.
Go back into tracking mode, and you'll be just fine.